Sorry about that. Those are funny. I don't understand.
Bitch, why in the world? I don't know nothing about LGBTQ. I know it.
I hit a nerve. I am not your lapdog. I am not your yes woman.
I hate it. I really do. Anyway, welcome to the show.
We do that every time.
I'm like, then a message pop up on my
Everybody-
screen, so I gotta move it. Like,
I know. I don't remember the message popping up, but this was
must be
new.
new.
It came.
That must be new. I feel disrespected, and I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. But quiet as it's kept, this ain't my Zoom, so that's probably something my mom.
Hello, y'all. We are the Collective 3. I am Michelle.
I'm Erica. We here.
I'm
I don't
Bob.
know what we doing here, but we here.
We are here today to discuss some things. We don't even know what we're discussing. We're just discussing something. This bitch is stupid. In the words of Nene Leaks. That's
Don't quote Satan on this good holy channel.
that's how she did it. And that's how it's gonna be.
Hey, I don't even know what to do on this thing. We ain't recorded in so long. It has been years.
How's it?
Did we record it all in June?
No.
So it's been over a month.
Did we?
I don't think so. I think the episode
maybe it was at the end of the month, honey. I think, oh yeah, we did, because I remember being in my feelings about Father's Day.
I'm like, we literally just recorded. Like,
yeah.
You're the only one with a good mind, baby. Our mind's bad.
That terrible. I don't even have a mind.
What?
I'm trying to go to the Wiz so I can get a brain.
That fraud. You don't want to see the.
When did we last record?
So now I gotta pull up.
Was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before last.
I don't think it was
then either, because I was at my mama's house.
It's like we always got something going on, but it ain't been that good.
I know we released an episode since we've recorded.
Yeah,
but I don't think we
sitting down to record. I remember us being busy.
It was still in the month of June because I was gone during the last week of May, and we recorded when I came back. So we have recorded since then.
It don't even matter, Jack.
Yeah, it don't matter. Let's go ahead in today's topics, honey. Let's talk about today's recording session. Erica, where are we?
It was literally. When did I become the moderator? Like, what is going on?
You the one with the tablet in your hand, honey.
You the one who look real official, honey. I'm over here with the lights off, sweating. I refuse to turn on lights in the daytime.
My mom.
Hold on. So it was literally a week ago.
Oops. It wasn't. We did not record last week.
Hold it.
Okay, 2.
It had to be 2. It was not last week.
Okay, I said 2. I was like, I'll give us 2. I said that. I was like, I'll give us 2.
I'm gonna look at my calendar because I went to my mom and them house last month. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. It might have been 3. It don't. It really don't matter.
Like, we only in the first week of July. It don't even matter.
The point is, we ain't been here in a long time, honey, and I'm rusty.
Right. We always got something going on.
I'm Rusty Simmons.
Go get it together.
Simmons, honey. He got allegations.
Who?
Russell Simmons.
Oh, is that why he done ran off to another country? He's still down there.
He's still down.
He another one, just like the other one.
Do we need to just go on and get it out the way?
No, that's all I was gonna say. We can move straight on past.
Okay. Well, what are we moving to?
Now that's the problem.
Well, let's. You said something about the turkey leg hut, right?
Oh yeah, I was on Twitter. Twitter was in a big uproar. You know, once they get a hold of something, everybody got a problem.
What side of Twitter? Because I ain't seen no uproar.
It was, huh?
I saw what Turkey Leg Hut said, but I ain't seen no uproar. But I follow a lot of meditate and mind your business hoes, so I don't.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say the people that I follow, and it was like a trending topic for I think like a day and a half. Um, but they came out with this dress code. Um, okay, I'm just gonna read it off. All body parts must be completely covered. All cleavage, breast, thigh, and buttocks must be completely covered. The only thing naked here is turkey legs and chicken wings. No swimwear, no exposed undergarments, no house attire allowed, meaning no wave caps, bonnets, do-rags, bandanas, house shoes, or shower caps. We want you to feel at home, but this is not your home. No excessively revealing clothes and no obscene language or baggy clothing. That's their new dress code attire. And everybody was making fun, showing memes like with church clothes on, going to pick up they takeout from this restaurant. And I'm like, I'm from Michigan. I ain't never been to Houston, so I don't know nothing about the restaurant. I'm like, is it fancy? Is it upscale for them to
It's a
have to
turkey
put this out?
leg establishment. How fancy could it be?
Like,
The people say that the reason why all of this stuff came out is because the owner was down there messing with them people in the bathroom, and the wife was upset. And so now they have a new dress code. If that is true, dress code or not, that's not going to stop that man from doing what he was allegedly doing. And then the people are upset because they're like, you are presenting Turkey Leg Hut as if it is a club. You have live DJ. I think there is like some type of drink they promote. If you see stuff on Turkey Leg Hut, like on Instagram and stuff, like some of the stuff they promote, it looks good. Like the drinks are real cute, kind of like True Kitchen and Cocktails, how they were promoting their drinks and stuff like that. Oh, that look good. Now, if I see a drink, I'm just like, I want to drink it. Whatever happened after that drink just happened, I might twerk a little bit. Who knows? But Turkey Leg Hut, because I have never been. I have been to the truck, but I have never been to the place because the line just be too long. And I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna stand in that line. But I have people who live in Houston or have visited Houston, and they go to Turkey Leg Hut, and every time you go in there, it's like a party almost, especially like late at night. I think their hours are late, and it be like a party in that bitch. I know people who be like, girl, we're going to Turkey Leg Hut tonight. I'm like, oh, y'all going to eat? They be like, bitch, we finna go drink. So I'm like, oh, it's a little kickback spot. And then people was like, y'all used us, talking about the people, y'all used us to boost yourself up. Y'all had rappers in there. It was okay when, you were starting out, but now y'all want to be upscale. And I guess they're in some part of Houston where it is mostly Black people. And regardless if it's mostly Black, I don't understand what that means. Like, you come how you are, I guess, whatever. And so the people mad. The people is upset that they enforcing dress code now all of a sudden. I don't know what is the real issue. It's just whatever.
I think it's
confused.
They say the man cheating on his wife with the customers and the waitresses down in the bathroom. And I'm like, girl, in the bathroom.
So because your husband is trifling, the rest of us got to put on our Sunday's best to come pick up some turkey wings?
And we don't know if he's cheating I'm to the lady, I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. And to the lady, they said that how can you require a dress code when you be down there with your sports bra and tights? But that ain't my business because I ain't never been there or seen you. So
And I did see a picture with her with like some ripped jeans. So it's just like, you saying you can't have ripped jeans, you wear ripped jeans. So what is that?
They want to be the only baddie on the block, and it's just not feasible.
It's a restaurant in New Orleans. I've been to it. It doesn't give you upscale, but it does give you a little bit of, when you come in here, come correct. You get what I'm saying? You just can't come in there any type of way. They do have regular people. They have They have celebrities who come visit that place. It is a very much you know what it is type of restaurant. I feel like they set the tone from the beginning, and I feel like the tone is come in correct. If we turn up, it's very minimal. I feel like Turkey Leg Hut is trying to change it, but y'all started off this way, and that's gonna be hard for people to accept because it's like, well, bitch, what you mean? You know, like
Right.
that place in Louisiana, what's it called? Monroe's, whatever. They did it right. Like they opened their restaurant, set the tone of what it is and what it will be and what it will stay, what we allow and what we don't. And come as you are, but come correct. Because they do, like at night, it is a little bit more. Because I went in the daytime, and we were able to dress kind of casual, relaxed, with jeans and a t-shirt type of thing or whatever. At nighttime, you do see people dressed up, and that's when celebrities come and all that stuff like that. To me, they just set the tone. Turkey Leg Hut said, "Shit, come on, everybody, come trap up at this motherfucker." Oh wait, we booming now. Shit, no robes, no this, and I'm not the person who will wear the robe and the bonnet out. I will wear the bonnet to work because, especially at my night job, that I'm not gonna go to a restaurant in my bonnet. To the people that do shit, you've been allowing it. They mad with y'all. Cause how you gonna say no? That you been letting it go. I guess they still go through a growing pain. I guess
It's just what the fuck they gonna do? Excuse my language. We trying to limit our language. What are they going to do if I show up in a bathrobe and some slippers?
They're gonna say no.
And I'm gonna tell them yes.
But you make a good point, because what if I called in my order? You know what I'm saying? And then like that's what you was able to put on, and then what y'all telling me I can't come pay for my food?
And I'm leaving with my food.
So I just feel like if you're gonna open a business, the tone that you want it to be and to I guess eventually be, you should just set it that way so you don't have no problem. I get change and growth, but how them Houston people acting with Turkey Leg Hut? All right.
I mean, Houston is just a different kind of place anyway. First of all, it's in Texas. It's hot. You gonna see some cleavage. You gonna see a ripped jean. You gonna see
That's
a
what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not saying going there no motherfucking lingerie. However, it is hot. You got us standing outside for hours, wrapped around the damn block, and with nowhere to sit. And then them people said y'all ain't in a building, y'all literally in huts, Walmart things. So, girl, bye. If I want to come in a little crop top, a little ripped jean, a little heel, if that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm coming in there long titty, no nipple.
I mean, I just feel like if you don't see nobody titty for real, they're not showing their pussy and their ass cheeks not hanging out. I'm not an ass cheek hang out. Let's go eat, girl. I'm gonna be like, bitch, why?
Because I like to sit at the booth and I don't want my cheeks sticking to the booth.
Like, if you got your stuff pushed up, but I don't see your nipple, go ahead for you. You know?
Come on, go ahead for you.
Go ahead for you. It's just, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say, you need to dress a certain way, but I'm one of them, like, if you a person, we got on shorts and like, you know how when I be going out, right? I show a little cleavage. I have a little, little crop top, a little something, but it ain't nipple out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't ass out. I just feel like, don't put your ass out. We finna go eat, girl. We do not need a Miss Parker moment from you, please.
It's just stupid. It's dumb. They already have a demographic and they're trying to isolate their demographic, and it's not going to turn out well.
And that's another thing. They had, I guess the owner got on Instagram or Twitter, I don't know, made a video and was like, people not going to show up where? And they went around showing how they still had a line. Now, granted, people still are going to show up because you have people who want to try your place, tourists. But let them people down there in Houston say, we not going to go there no more. If they really wanted to get together and say, then what y'all going to do? Because everybody ain't traveling to Houston all the time. to stand in line for 2 hours to eat a turkey leg?
Like, honestly, turkey legs ain't even that good to me. Like, I don't get the appeal, but
I don't like turkey. I've had it from their truck. That's what I was willing to go do. It was actually very good. I will give them credit. That turkey leg was good. It was moist. It fell off the bone. It wasn't dry tasting. But but to stand in line to go to your establishment is a hell no for me. I'm happy to be one of them famous people where y'all be like, oh, go on, come sit down. Yeah, because there's no way in hell I'm standing in that long ass. And you know, I like to eat. I couldn't do it. I really could not do it unless somebody fed me in the line.
you gotta go when you're not hungry. So by the time you get up to the front, you will be hungry.
I just feel like the people will go to that restaurant hours before it open because they want a table, they want to get in. So let's say the place open at 10, people already been standing in line since 8 o'clock. And depending on what time you get there, you might be at the back of the line at 8 o'clock. So it's like, girl, hell no.
Jail. Or as Wendy Williams said, death to all of them.
She cast death on that whole family.
She did.
And then let's go off of turkey leg. Hey, Jamie Lynn came out. We talking about Britney. I'm glad people are catching on to the Free Britney movement because that's been a thing. And that has been something that people have been fighting for because her family, mainly her daddy, is fucking crazy. I don't give a damn what you say. Oh, something in my eye, Lord. But Jamie done came out and said, what she said, she didn't have nothing to do with that. And she didn't speak on it because she wanted her sister to be the one to speak on it. And basically, it wasn't my business to tell, but I was benefiting from it. And I wasn't gonna say nothing to Britney said something. What type of sister are you?
Terrible.
Jamie, you should have just stayed silent. I kind of agree with people when they say, well, why are you saying something now?
Death to all of them.
To all of them. People tell me, Wendy, you can't wish death up on them. But Wendy, what you learned is you can't come from Tabitha. Tabitha got you together real.
And the brag. Wendy has been having a tumultuous couple weeks.
Why did she try her like that? The brand was like, girl, I would never. Yes, the brand said never. Bitch, never.
The brand felt disrespected, baby.
She really, like, do you see my wife? And you thought I was trying to talk to you? Never.
Like, Wendy, why did you do that? Like, what? Girl, what is going on?
Honey,
Brad really wanted to say, do you know the type of bitches I done had in my life? You would never.
Mariah.
That's really what she wanted to say.
I'm probably like, girl.
Mariah, you tried to shoot at me, huh?
She was so confused. Like
she was like, you me?
Thank you. Like
I thought
you talking about me. Me, I did that. Girl, quit playing. Yeah, you. Wendy.
Honey, when she told her she looked like she needed a friend, I was down.
Yeah.
I was down.
But she do. She looked like she needed a friend.
It's true.
Hanging out with Ray J, letting Ray J be her supplier. Don't do it.
Ain't that odd? What is he trying to make Princess mad or something?
Ray J always goes where the seasoned drug abusers are. Oh,
so he's like Cynthia, but with drugs. You know, Cynthia goes where the wind goes. She just.
I was gonna say, back up.
Yeah.
Like, how do we come to this conclusion?
I'm just saying, she go whichever way the wind go, whichever way the TV go. I mean, the cameras go, whichever way the fame is going. That's where she go. That's what he doing. But he just following the people with the drugs.
Sure.
No.
Yep. Yes. That's what's going on.
I'm just saying, that's what it is. It's just with drugs.
Okay.
I won't be surprised if, and I really hope this doesn't happen, but I won't be surprised if Wendy relapses and we wake up one day and she's no longer with us.
don't think so. I think she's done with that.
But she hanging with Ray J, so
Ray J do
Right.
that.
Ray J get drugs. I don't know if he do them, but he go get them.
I was gonna say, Ray J, the supplier. He the
Now,
plug on the
Princess,
low.
if you want to tell on him, you can, because shit, you need to leave his ass anyway.
We done had this discussion before. No snitching.
For you, I'm going to tell
Exactly.
him.
So
For
no,
you,
let's not bring this up.
because
No
I'm telling
snitching.
you.
Oh, no, we can, because I'm telling on you. Don't come around me doing no
No,
shit. I'm telling
no.
Third officer police, go get them. They went that way. They stole the car at 10:58 p.m. No.
And the license plate number is. I'm telling.
They told me to get in the car and I fought them and no. Come get them. Wasn't me. What's happening, Eric?
How did I get here?
Girl, bye. I'm not going to jail for nobody else.
I'm not small Timothy. I will not be in jail for not snitching. Is
I snitch.
I'm telling. Period.
Okay.
I'll visit you at jail. I'll put some
I'm
money.
not going to jail. So
If
let's
you're
just
not
start
snitching,
there.
you are.
No, if you do it correctly, you won't get caught. So
That's
just gotta be-
okay, Erica. You saying if it was a group of people, y'all have all agreed to not snitch, right? Somebody gonna be weak in that bunch and snitch.
Yep. And it's
And
me.
then y'all whole plan is just, well, it's over with. Girl, somebody gonna break down and snitch.
Me.
And
I
everybody,
see.
I mean, like if y'all in a situation where everybody say out of all 5 people, ain't nobody snitching, one of them 5 gonna break down and snitch.
Life is not set it off. I'm not dying with you.
You seen the first one.
Wait, how we go to death?
And I have a cigarette. Well, listen, it wasn't just me. It was all of girl. Then they get that cigarette, they tell. Okay, all right.
I hate to bring up his name, but I'm going for immunity like Cosby.
Ooh,
What you eating?
yeah, what is?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm over here thinking there was some popcorn.
Same. I had my
It's my
mouth full of
equivalent.
popcorn.
It's my equivalent.
Why do you have a popcorn equivalent?
I don't. Well, I mean, I eat popcorn, but I don't eat it like that.
Interesting.
I eat popcorn at the movies.
That's the best popcorn out.
What?
Mhm.
Movie theater popcorn.
I want. Cause like my mama eat a bag of popcorn like every day. I can't do that.
My mama got the right idea. Shout out to Miss Erica's mama.
Hey, Tracy.
Okay. What we talking about now, honey? We just in I don't know where we are.
Nowhere.
Hello, I'm recording. What we talking about?
To be honest, I don't know. The girls have been quiet. We have been tired and
Did
busy.
y'all watch the verses?
I did not.
Which one?
They say Keith was good.
Any of them?
I didn't watch Bad Wow. I didn't watch Keith now.
I didn't care. But Erica's a versus fan, so
Itching.
I have one discussion and I'm a versus fan. But I didn't watch the Bow Wow and Soldier one either. I said I was gonna look it up. But my mama is a Keith Sweat, excuse me, stan. So she had me look it up on YouTube and we all like watched it together as a family. Mess. Bobby Brown, he was just growling. It's like he wasn't even singing. Like I really couldn't enjoy it. Cause he sung like he was even singing Keith Sweat songs while Keith was supposed to be performing his own songs, and it's just like all you hear is I ain't even gonna try to imitate it, but it
I
sounded a
think you
mess.
should. I want to hear you talk. I would like to see it.
I can't not. But it was terrible. But Keith Sweat, obviously won.
What made them pick those two against each other?
And shout out to Chirac. That's how he said it. Shout out to Chirac.
Like
Sweat was
Bobby Brown
drunk,
and
man.
Keith Sweat. Are they in the same lane?
Mhm.
They are.
And I think what it was supposed to be was like Keith Sweat versus Bobby Brown in his solo career. Because I don't know if they were
Nobody
joking or
ever
not.
does that.
Exactly,
Nobody
but
ever sticks to I'm gonna do like Escape. They brought out Candy stuff.
mhm,
Like we didn't call for Candy, we called for Escape.
right.
I
Because it
don't
was like Keith Sweat, he was like, "You done cheated 4 times. You brought out your new edition stuff, so now I gotta go in my writing bag." And he played Silk. He played Guy. I forgot the man's name, but just got paid this Friday night. Kim. He played that song.
that sound like a Keith Sweat song. It's whiny as Just got paid.
I like that song.
Right, I was just like, it's a little bop.
That's like I have always said that if it was back in the day and that was like, oh girl, we finna get ready to go out, that would be my song to get ready to go out to.
Mm.
And I do my titty dance. I got a titty dance for that song and everything.
All right, T.S. Madison.
So yeah, I was thinking that was like something they talked about before, but they have a set playlist. I'm like, coming out what's gonna be played. But yeah, he kept saying he's like, what's that cheat number 5? So I'm gonna go into this song or whatever. But him playing that Drake and then going in to Make It Last Forever, that's like my favorite thing to watch right now. It's like a 5-second clip, but I just love it. Cause
I saw it.
drunk.
I was not impressed, but I understand that you all were, and I celebrate y'all, I guess.
I was gonna say you're never impressed.
I am always impressed.
You like R.I.P. Miss Aretha. She was never
That's
impressed
a
by the
lie.
girls.
That's a lie. You just not always
You
impressed.
see how I tried to talk over her? Because ain't nobody.
I had to look up, like, who said this shit?
Why y'all be dragging me? What did I do?
Really?
I just really feel like I would have been impressed if they would have done Bobby Brown versus Johnny Gill. Cause what y'all can't,
That actually would have been good.
cause y'all can't cheat. Y'all can't you can't use New Edition because y'all was
Y'all was
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be
like,
doing this.
that's
And
what
if
I
y'all do,
feel.
there's gonna be some funny shit. Well, you wasn't in there, and this time
Yeah,
I
this was
Just
before
when they
you.
say that too, that's where the shade come in. And like, before you got here, we had this hit record right here. Like,
And that's what I would have wanted to see.
Yeah, that's funny.
That would have impressed me. Child,
I
what
wonder
else?
if Whitney Houston was alive, who would they put her against on the verses?
she
Nobody.
wouldn't do it. She would not do
I
it.
think she would,
I
just so
think
she
so.
was a fun person.
Oh,
She was
absolutely.
fun, but she did not play about her music, and she knew she was the best singer out there, and she would not have
But
gone
she
up to.
also like encouraging people. Like, I think she would do it to be like, okay, baby, you tried, but
I
let's
think
have
she
fun
would have
together.
showed up to the other girls, so she would have been at the Brandy Monica one.
Baby, the way she would have been cutting up at that one.
She would have been up there with Monica, shaking her thing, honey.
And then she went over there with Brandy. Baby, I still love you too, but she hood like me.
Right. Exactly that.
Yeah, like, cause Whitney was really hood. Whitney
Very
was,
much
that's
so.
why she was able to get along with Monica, because her true self was hood, and
Yeah.
then like her, career persona was more so Brandy. But baby, like I bet when Monica punched Brandy probably called Whitney like, she punched me, and she was like, well, baby, then what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
And then Monica
Right.
called her and she was like, that's right.
Yeah, but I would, baby, I love Brandy now, but baby, I would have done the same thing too. Watch what the fuck you say. That's what she told Wendy. Watch.
Oh, I would have loved to see. I would love to see a Wendy Whitney versus. I know Wendy ain't got no hits, but just put them on the stage together and let them talk. Let them.
I was just about to say,
Let
what is
Wendy
I
on
would
go.
the
love to see Whitney go on the damn Wendy. I'll actually tune in an episode and watch that.
The
I
four,
would tune in, give her a rating for me, and watch the shit out of that
not
episode.
a rating.
I would, yeah. She'd be like, so Whitney girl. Whitney be like, what's up, Wendy? What's what? I'm here. What's up? Why you so hostile? I ain't hostile, but I'm ready for your bullshit. What's up?
And Ray J would have been standing in the background, just there.
no?
Child.
Do you know me? You don't know what the fuck I do. Whoa! I listened to that interview.
Constantly.
Oh,
Constantly.
because she was ready to beat Wendy down through the phone.
Growing and being the beautiful woman that God designed her to be. Period. Period, Whitney. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. My love. I have
Whitney Houston and Prince were two funny people.
Prince is another one that would have never done a verse.
Cause he gonna be like, this beneath me.
As soon as they would have contacted him, he'd be like, first of all, how did you get my number?
How did
Yeah,
And
like
no,
I'm telling you, I love this shit out of Prince. That was one shady little old man, but I enjoyed watching him. His looks a lot. He ain't had no glasses, but he did that look over that let you know, get this. You see the shit?
Child, like when BET put Trey Songz in his
Oh my God, y'all, I finally seen that clip. It came up on Twitter randomly.
I'm so sorry that happened.
disrespected the legend.
Yeah, he was like,
It's not like this what y'all got from me, really.
For me, Prince,
Right.
of all people, me.
Prince was funny. I hate that man has passed so soon.
It's terrible. Truly
And
terrible.
his wasn't no overdose. It was just what, medicine?
No, it was. Y'all gonna
I'm
be
so
tired
shut
of
up.
me. Y'all gonna be sick of me, but Judith Hill killed Prince and Michael Jackson, and I stand on it.
Who?
Judith Hill, she was a background singer for Michael Jackson. She was there the day he passed away, and she was with Prince the first time he overdosed on the plane, and they had to land. And she was at his house the day he died. Judith Hill killed Michael Jackson and Prince.
Really?
I should not be laughing, but
She did. I believe it wholeheartedly. I'm not even joking. Like, you know how I have.
Because didn't they blame his Michael Jackson's death on that doctor?
They did, but I really truly think it was Judith Hill. Conrad and Judith.
No, and then what happened to Prince? I don't remember why he passed.
Fentanyl overdose.
Ooh.
And he overdosed the first time on a plane. They had to emergency land the plane. And who was on the plane? Judith Hill.
Mm-mm-mm.
She killed them niggas. I'm sorry. Allegedly. And Dalmatians aren't real.
Yes, they are.
They do not exist.
Man, I've
I'm
seen
going down
them
my
as
rabbit
a
hole.
kid all the time. They are mean. Dog. If you have that, the owners be like, oh yeah, the dog pretty, but they're mean. Dalmatians are mean ass dogs. They real. They will bite your ass.
I'm sorry, no.
Girl, it was some that stayed down by my daddy, and as kids, we would all be playing. And as kids, we all didn't listen and used to go fuck with them dogs until one day them dogs got loose. We never did it again.
It was a bleached German Shepherd Dalmatian.
Girl, you don't shut your ass up. That was a damnation. Damnation is a real damn dog. You know
Did
what?
you say
Nick,
damnation?
if you watch, can you please tell her damnation is a real dogs?
What is a damnation?
A damnation.
Child, no, I don't believe in them.
Them damnations is real.
I don't believe in Dalmatians. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, first of all, you won't even call it by its real name. So
They're not real.
Can't say it by its real name, but you know what I mean.
They're not real.
What's
Judith Hill is
the
real.
real name? Dalmatian. Tell me how to say it.
Dalmation.
Damnation.
Yep. Mhm. That's
You know
it.
what?
You got it.
Good job, because I'm being serious. I really can't say it.
That's okay.
That's right.
It's totally fine because you don't need to say it because they're not real.
Girl, them damnations is real dogs.
They not.
I'm finna ask the world.
Not the world.
Yes, because you talking about damnations ain't real. They is real.
They're not. I'm sorry. I don't believe in them. Not you going to Google. Google gonna lie.
I'm asking Facebook.
Facebook gonna lie too.
Why don't you ask Caesar?
Them niggas don't know. I know the truth.
Okay, I got a
Now,
question for y'all.
where they get out of them damnations for 101 damnations? Where they get out of them dogs in?
Baby, that's
Now
a
you
Disney
can't.
movie.
I was just gonna say, I'm
Okay,
like, now
but them
you.
was some real damn dogs.
So you trying to tell me the Little Mermaid is out there just flopping around in the
Yes,
ocean?
because mermaids is real.
Okay. So you telling me there's a little boy in the jungle right now being raised by a bear, dancing and singing?
They ain't raising. They probably done killed the baby on accident.
No, because Disney is apparently
I don't
real.
ask
So
it.
Mowgli is out there, honey. He's out there being raised by whatever the bear's name, Baloo. And they out there dancing and jumping and carrying on, according to you.
Damnation's real damn dogs. And mermaids might be real. They might not be. I just seen a documentary. Okay, let me tell you when I say this. Listen. When I had cable, I got sucked into this loophole of documentaries, right? So somebody, and this is petty. This is real petty. Somebody made a really good documentary about how mermaids are real, and they had
Discovery.
this footage and shit, right? Okay, somebody said, "Bitch, you lying," and they came and made another documentary, like in response to that one, saying how this is fake. The people who made the first one said, "Oh, let me show you how we ain't lying, and let me show you how you need to just shut the fuck up." And they made another one, and it kind of went back. And I watched all of it. All of it.
And now you believe that Ariel is living.
I don't, until I see one, but I'm kind of like, okay, well, y'all made it a little bit believable, but man, I feel like y'all playing with me and I'm dumb enough to believe it. And I feel stupid, but I feel like they real a little bit.
So you can feel like mermaids real, but I can't think that
I know, because I seen them. They real.
I tell you, I've never seen a mermaid, and they not real.
Well, then we both gonna be in agreement until I see a mermaid for real. Then I'm really gonna be like, bitch, they are real. But
I've never seen a Dalmatian.
I'll just be confused, like from the documentaries.
Erica has had enough of us.
I'm just here watching because what is going on?
The point of this is allegedly Judith Hill killed Michael Jackson and Prince allegedly.
Is that what we were talking about?
That's the point. She killed the men's. And if I find out she was at the Grammys, she might have killed Whitney too. I'm doing my research.
Did Whitney die at a party or going to a party or something?
She died in her hotel room.
In the tub.
In the tub. She has sent her assistant to go get her some cupcakes because she really wanted some cupcakes. And her assistant came back and she was deceased.
In the tub.
In the tub.
Yeah. Didn't they blame it on the boyfriend at one point? The boyfriend that had, when she died, they started going with her daughter.
Yeah, but I don't think he ever went with Whitney.
I thought that man did go with Whitney, and people was like, what is wrong with this sick man going with Whitney and then going with the daughter?
I don't remember that.
And
but then, he dead now, so I can't ask him.
He's dead?
He's deceased, yes.
Wait a minute. I thought he was living. That little bald head man we talking about.
You can look him up. He's Deceased.
What's his name? Nick?
Nick Gordon, I think it is.
He died?
He is dead, friend.
Girl, no.
Yes.
Where he died from? He was
Probably
young.
drugs. I don't. Let me
Girl,
pull
let
up
me look
Google.
this up. Nick Gordon done damn died. I did that.
Not you sounding like that's your cousin.
Right, come on,
Girl,
listen.
Nick Gordon caused them, let's see. They say he died last month from a heroin overdose.
He
I'm
did not
sure it wasn't
die
no
last
last
month.
month.
He did not. The
But
article
that's
must be old.
Bobby Christina Brown, ex-partner, died last month from a heroin overdose. Died from an accidental overdose on New Year's Eve.
I was gonna say, Michelle, what is the date on the article that you were reading?
It's old. It's old.
What is this episode, child? We are just
For him,
Because
he
ain't
had
nothing
been
to
on
talk about.
he kind of good. His body was healthy looking. He wasn't too looking bad on them drugs.
well, he looks very bad now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So Whitney died, Bobby Christina died, and then Nick died, and then Bobby Brown's son died.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that's a lot of dying.
It's a lot.
And then they didn't let Bobby Brown go to the Whitney funeral. That was so sad.
But they let Jaheim show up in that big purple suit.
Girl, I just stop it, Michelle. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whitney was passed, and they had her up in that casket, and they was gonna take her out. And Ray J grabbed that casket. He said, I said, oh, he hurt. And Brandy was behind it, like so.
The
But
funniest thing that I have ever said in my life, and I thought about it yesterday and died, was that Brandy is turning over in Whitney's grave.
what?
Funniest thing I've ever said in my life.
What made you say that?
It was
I don't
something.
know, but that is funny.
Monica a couple years ago posted a picture of her with a Whitney t-shirt on, and I said Brandy is turning over in Whitney's grave. Because you know if Brandy
All
could
right.
get up in that grave, she would.
The way
Yeah,
Ray
right.
J held
Whitney
on
was
to
with her
that
mama.
casket, he damn near climbed in there, but he said, he almost got up in there.
Honey, the way Brandy act, allegedly, I would think allegedly that they was probably sleeping together. Allegedly.
Brandy and Whitney, I thought she was sleeping with Ray J.
It's
You
Whitney.
say that like she couldn't have both.
Now, I ain't even finna put that on Wendy because I don't even want to think about her like that. You better not have been messing with that girl.
Bye.
I don't see that she was grown. I don't
She
see
was grown, but that Brandy was like her little sister.
Like her daughter.
you ain't never slept with somebody you called your brother. Because that's what the
No.
girls
Nah.
do. I
I
know.
call you that nigga.
Oh, really?
Well, Erica, we know you.
I
Nah.
can't give you like we cool. Like, yeah, that's my homeboy. I say like that's my homeboy, we hunch, but no, not what's up, bro? No. You my
I
bro,
don't
you
do
my
that,
bro.
but the girls do
And
it.
you my homeboy, and you want to hunch, and I want to hunch, and that's all it is. I be there.
But child, the way Brandy was acting, it was like she lost the love of her life. She told
She was crying the way little Kim was.
She was crying the way little Kim was. But for years, not just at the funeral, for years to come, they had to usher Brandy out of the bathroom. Like she was just tore up for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but just it seemed strange to me. But I'm not here to police how folks grieve. Let me leave these folks alone. But I would not be surprised because she was more tore up than Robin ever was.
Was Robin at the funeral?
Probably not. If Sissy had
Ask her,
anything to say about it.
her mama was real long. Her mama toxic. I don't give a damn what you say. She's trying to control the way people view her daughter, and we know what we see her as. You the only one who don't see her truth.
And word on the street is Sissy used to bump coochies back in the day too, so I don't understand. But let me.
That's probably why she didn't want Whitney to do it, because she know what she like. But no, you can't be your true self.
I don't
Your
understand.
daughter was all right.
I
I
really
bet you would
think
want her more with Robin than with Bobby.
that's what I was gonna say. I really think if Whitney were quote unquote allowed to be with Robin, she would still be alive.
Oh yeah, because I don't think Robin was with that drug shit.
I don't think so.
She probably would have been like, Whitney, you can go now. You tripping?
But I think Whitney was like doing drugs because she was unhappy with her life. Like,
That was the only thing she had control over.
it's sad. But if I find out Judith Hill was at the Grammys that year,
Is she black, white, what?
she is multicultural.
Mm.
She's black plus.
Ooh, that's really
I think she
something.
might be like black and Asian.
Oh, damn.
She's
With a girl like
blackish.
Judith Hill.
She's blackish.
She's gorgeous, but I think she might have murdered them folks.
Oh,
I really do.
We sound like old people, man. I ain't lying.
I am
Old
old.
folks sitting up on the damn porch.
Period. That's my destiny. Let me stop spreading this slander about this woman, child.
Yeah, because then
So
you
she
gonna have the
signed me
people
and sue
come
me.
the way they came for you against that other Jackson. What was her name?
Giovanni.
Yeah, the way people came at you about that.
They still coming at me. I got a notification the other day. Somebody commented asking, "Are you her daughter or in the family?" No, and don't want to be. Do I look like I'm a Jackson? Look at my nose. Do I look like a Jackson? I didn't go get the Jackson nose.
I look like them back in the day by the nose.
I hear you
the fact
moving.
that you look straight. What is going on here?
Honey, this
I could
is a lie.
been one of Jackson.
I had pulled up B Scott. Let me see if there's anything to talk about at all. That's a white man.
Oh,
See,
you know
somebody
what?
said, girl, yes, and beautiful. I saw one in Illinois and one in New York. Another one said, I own one once for 2 seconds. Super hyper. Dogs Damnations is real.
Because your friend said so.
I know, so I've seen them with my 4 eyes.
You only got to.
They not real. Now, can I just say, this gonna sound real hate-alike, but her is getting on my nerves.
With what? What did she do?
I was gonna say
exactly?
elaborate.
First of all, she's on this Old Navy 4th of July commercial, and that's working my nerves.
Was she walking in the streets?
She was playing her guitar in the middle of the road while the children were, I don't know, celebrating.
She had a ponytail.
I don't know. I didn't
Okay,
know.
I think I've seen it. I didn't know it was okay. Go ahead.
Now she working with the Obamas on We the People and Life Changing. Like, no shade. It's just like when I first found her, like her original EPs and stuff, I like that. I'm sick of we is black and we is proud music.
Oh yeah.
Like, not sick of it, but it's like she's in this moment in her artistry where it's just all Judas and the Black Messiah and Queen and Slim, and it's just like, girl, get back to talking about niggas so I can identify. it's very hater like, but she ain't talking about nothing I care to hear right now.
I know what you mean, because there's one song where it's like something for youth. And it's like, although I get it, it's just like, girl, go on and give me back this love song shit.
Like for real. I don't know. It's just me.
Because right now, I have Queen Naja doing it, and she's not doing it for me.
Okay. So let's just talk about the BET Awards because her did perform, and as talented as she is, her performed. I'm saying her, the artist, performed. But I'm going somewhere with that though. It was boring. Like as talented as she was, like her performance was really boring.
That's what I'm saying. Like she get out there and talk about colored people, and she get her guitar and she just strum it, and I just be like,
mm-hmm. It was like she came down. I think she either came down or came up some way, like playing the drums. It was really dope, but it's just like next. But speaking of performing, Queen was supposed to perform during the pre-show and she didn't because she claims that and it's not even her original person that plays the keyboard, it was a backup person, but they were missing something for their keyboard, so the whole performance got canceled because something was missing or something like that. I'm just like, you're a singer. Why can you not just stand up there and sing? You don't need a live band every time you're supposed to perform somewhere. Like, just stand up there and sing. It's always an excuse with her. And it's just like her little fans be ready to fight for her. But it's like your fave, I don't even know why she your fave because she don't do nothing.
You are asking a lot of that girl to stand there and sing. You are asking far too much.
Although I'm with Erica, she can't do that yet. She's not comfortable doing that yet. Queen always has to be perfect because she's so worried about other people coming for her that Queen just cannot relax and be an artist.
See, and that's a shame
because she's like an artist.
Yeah, but it's like, but you say that you want to be an artist, and she claims to be one. It's like you have posted videos before of you singing. I think one video she was singing Dreamgirls, then the other video she was singing Deborah Cox. It's like you show off your vocals in a way to say, look, I can sing. Then when it's time for you to sing, you don't do shit. So it's just like
it's pitchy. She can do that in her home.
She needs a vocal coach. She needs a vocal coach.
She can do that in her home with the good walls and the good sound, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But to sing live, they will eat her up the way they did SZA. SZA has gotten so much better. I love her down, but she has been performing recently and it's been giving live vocals, and she has gotten better. That's all. Like she could not do live performances. It just didn't. It was like, damn, girl, you okay? You know, like, are you stressed in the throat? But she got it now. And I think she did end up getting a vocal coach. If not, she, whatever the fuck she did, it worked for her. Queen needs to. And you going off people, these 13-year-olds saying, oh my God, Queen's the best singer. And Queen is not the best singer. Ask Queen to sing and listen to her breath control alone.
And that's what I think, because when she performed, like when she performed on the Soul Train Awards, it's like you could hear it then. Her just even walking out onto the stage, she sounded so out of breath. And it's just like, do you not practice? Like, what's going on here?
Maybe the girls need to get on the Sweetie
out of breath.
The girls need to start doing what Sweetie be doing. She don't never be out of breath, but she stay eating junk, and I don't understand.
Somebody comment talking about what type of question is that? A question that needs answers. Are you going to answer it or what?
See, they know the truth.
What's the question? Oh, you still talking about these dogs?
Dalmatians aren't real. Period.
Okay, if we had to do a group project, what does that mean to you? Like us working together as a group. What does that mean?
That means I'm finna be like, oh my fucking God.
It means us working together as a group. I'm confused because you literally just said it. I'm confused.
But you know where I'm going with this, right? Okay, so anyway,
I don't.
the Encore. I was watching a few other people's reviews and just listening to how they think about the show and like where their mind is. And it's like so many people are giving Lamisha so much grace and like really just down talking.
I don't know how. I'm sorry. They just every fucking
I was like,
time.
it threw me off guard. I was just like, wait, and it's like, the twins need to pipe down. But it's like every time you saw Lamisha on screen, she was never where she was supposed to be. It's just like you see her sleeping, she in the kitchen somewhere, she's sitting off to the side, and not even, let me not just put that off on Lamisha, any of them. It's like you saw the twins, they was always in the studio, they was outside with their laptops. They were the ones that were always working. So it's like if we a part of a group project, and when they was arguing at that dinner table, and she said, "You don't make me feel welcome." If it's a group project, it's like, okay, I got this part, you supposed to do this part. And if I'm always working on my part and you don't ever do your part, how are you complaining about what I'm doing? And if I'm the type of person where, okay, we got to get this done, and I don't see you doing nothing, I am gonna take over, and you just send off to the side. So don't then try to come back and say, "Oh, well, now I want to do this," when it's like half the work is fucking done. You've been lazy this whole time, and the fact that I'm talking about you being lazy, don't get an attitude and say, "Well, you wouldn't let me do whatever." It's like, no, you've been over there not doing anything, and now that I'm saying something to you about it, it's a problem. And I hope Aubrey is going home. I just want to put that out there. I hope she is going home.
What if that person works best, like, under pressure and waiting to the last minute? That's a
Elaborate.
serious question. What if?
I know, but I want you to elaborate.
I mean, I'm just saying. What if I ain't watched the show? I'm thinking about a real project, not no musical shit. What if we got a group project? We all have assignments. Y'all have done y'all work, and then I say, okay, I'm gonna wait 2 days before, but I come together with my shit. Are you mad because I didn't start working when you wanted me to start working?
Okay, I get what you're saying, but that's not what's
But
going on here.
I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. I haven't watched the show, so I don't know what the hell they got going on. I ain't got the cable.
I like it's a virus. I ain't got the cable.
Side note, why is this not on BET Plus?
Because they want you to
Right.
actually watch it on BET and have cable.
But you already paying for BET Plus. Like you're
Okay, so
paying.
they still getting their money, right?
It doesn't make sense to me because I've been
I
having
didn't
to
know
on
BET
YouTube.
Plus showed. I thought it was just kind of like how, they have like all of the black movies that they play, and then all of the series they have started, and that went nowhere. I thought they were just the one area to be because they don't play them on TV.
They need to do better. Because I know they're gonna put the encore on there after the season's over. They're
But
just
right,
trying to
who want to watch it then?
they're trying to get double pay. They're trying to get the money they get from you having cable and the money they get from you having BT Plus. And
And
that's
Carlos came over that show, right?
mm,
Good
Him
job
and
for him.
Kyle.
I'm happy for that man. You good job, Carlos.
it's a good show. As far
He
as
is good at what he does.
he is. As far as Lamisha, you can tell she has anxiety. That's why I give her grace because I too have anxiety and I'm always gonna be just in somebody's little corner minding my business until I get a directive. Um, I feel like honestly her sister probably encouraged her to join the show. I think Irish wanted to be on the show and she said, well, I'm going, you should go too. But I don't know. I feel like Lamisha deserves grace because everybody deserves grace. Everybody has their own way of dealing with stuff, and
I don't like group projects.
I was gonna say, right. I'm like, I'm not saying she doesn't deserve grace, but my thing is, even with having anxiety, Lamisha has like piped up and got hype with the twins, like what, 3 times? Like that very first night they were there, when the twins was like, "Who are you?" "I'm Lamisha. What's up?" She stood up like that, and they have argued twice already. She's from 702.
Okay.
And that's why I reworded it, because I'm like, it's not just Lamisha. Honestly, like looking at the last 4 episodes, except for Pam and her gospel song, good job, Pam. It's been the
Oh, good
twins this
job, Pam.
whole time. Work. They've been writing the song. Like you ain't seen nobody else as far as the songs go and getting stuff done, except for like actually going in the booth and singing. They have not participated in anything. So it's not just Lamisha, it's been everybody. But it's
It's
like, as
imagine you walk into a building with people that you have never met and they immediately start tearing you down. Immediately. I mean, it was just y'all old. I don't know who you are. That's why Lamisha had to get up. She had to buck up because it's like, who are you?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the twins are from Cherish, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't it 4 of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where the other 2?
We don't know.
Oh, they ain't got into that?
No. They were like separated as a group some
But
years
they
back.
were
I mean,
sisters, right? All of them are sisters.
they are sisters, yeah.
But
But it's
those
like,
2 are just the only twins.
and it's like working as far as we know, I guess, and that's why working as far as we know in the music industry. But even like, okay, back to what you were saying. Being torn down and then her saying, okay, so do you stay in that environment or do you leave?
If I'm contractually obligated and I'm getting a check for being there, I'm gonna be there.
And does your contract say that you have to work, like you have to participate?
I don't know what their contracts say.
I said if. I'm saying if. This is
I mean,
hypothetical.
to be honest, she did participate some, and then her vocals went missing. Like, it's not
That's
like
what I'm saying though. She
she's not.
participated in going in the booth. It's like she hasn't written anything. And that's
But
my thing. I'm
is the
trying to get
premise of the
away from
show?
just Lamisha. It's not just Lamisha, it's all of it. I don't want to focus on her.
I
It's
mean,
not
no.
just
But
her.
my next question is the premise of the show that everybody has to write?
I think they all have to participate. It's like not just writing, but that one scene where they were all in the studio together, and like they pulled that all nighter, they were vibing and it looked like it was going great. I would want to see that the whole way through the project.
But have you ever been a part of a music writing corporation group or anything of the such?
Have I?
I mean, I'm not trying to, because you look like you annoyed. It doesn't
No,
always
I'm
feel
just
like.
saying, I haven't though.
I
That's
mean,
not
no, I don't know that. Maybe you, honey, wrote you a song. I don't know. But as somebody who has written songs and has been in different groups and has been a singer somewhat, it don't always flow like that. The energy isn't always like that. You know, you have those special nights where you sit and suddenly the lyrics are oop, stay with it, flowing and it's magical. But it's not like that all the time. It's actually not like that most of the time. Like,
It's like when writers get writer's block. Like creative people don't always have creative moments where they're just creative 100% of the time. A lot of the time it's like, oh, I got this great idea, boom. And then like for a long time, you don't have shit. You don't got the energy. You just there. And it's like, well, damn, I want to be doing something, but I don't feel like this is good enough. I don't feel like this is gonna make sense. Like you just get in your own head and you block your own shit. And then when you get out of that, you be like, I'm back. Hey y'all. You know, it's weird. I can say from a creative point of view, you want to do something sometimes, and a lot of times you just be like, this ain't gonna work.
and then if you add anxiety on top of that, and if you add the factors of people coming for you from onset, and you have to live in the house with them for 30 days, like it's stressful. Like it don't, I don't know. I don't know.
Again, I'm not a group project kind of girl because I feel like y'all gonna get on my nerves, and then I'm not doing it at your pace, and it's you gonna be mad because I'm not doing it at the pace you feel I need to be at. And if you do your part, I promise I'll do my part. You know, if I'm struggling, I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't get this one part, but I'm not gonna not do it. And I don't like group projects. It stresses me out because it is always one person who feel like, we got a group project, this needs to be done tomorrow. And it's like, wait a minute. I have to get my thoughts together about being a part of this group project first. Please allow me that. It's just stressful. I hate shit like that. It's stressful. Then it's always a fight. You ain't doing your part. I am. I'm just not doing it at the pace you want me to do. It'd be different if I wasn't doing shit at all. Y'all knew this bitch ain't gonna do nothing. Then yes, come for me. But don't come for me because I got anxiety.
Also, I feel like Lamisha asking to be on the song she wanted to be on and them telling her no, you can't hold that against her. Like, she asked to be a part of, what was that song?
Skeleton.
Skeletons. And they said, no, that's not for you. Like, then you want to turn around and say, well, you're not participating. Like, she asked, she wanted to. She liked that song, she felt that, and she was told no. So I'm sorry you didn't get the answer you were looking for, Erica, but
I just asked the question, why do you do that?
no, because you look
Hey,
good.
stop.
My bad, damn. You look mad. Like,
I'm listening.
It looked like she was just accepting a different point of view.
okay, well, my bad.
Dang, the light over here made me look real dark, honey.
You look beautiful.
But I promise you, I'm not turning on no lights. Texas kiss my ass with this power. We ain't supposed to have it on no way. How dare Texas? It's hot.
Texas is a menace to society.
You can't have your air on. It's fucking 80 degrees, going up to 90. Do not turn your air on. Keep your air on. What they say, 78?
That's what they said.
And then they are taking your power away with these blackouts. Go away. Go to hell.
Immediately. Post.
We're living in it. Like, get out of here. I bet them higher up people got their bitches.
I'm sure they do. And I am one of them. Because my air's on.
Just like that man when the winter storm came, that man said, y'all be careful with y'all's heat. Don't blow it too much in Houston, Mexico. Baby, he was warm in Mexico. They was like, how dare you be over here freezing to death, dying.
Ted Cruz doesn't exist either. He's not real.
Who?
Ted Cruz, the man you talking about.
Yeah, they was mad at that man. They was mad at Hot Wheels too.
Who is Hot Wheels?
Greg, what's his name? Abbott?
Oh.
Is it Greg Abbott? That's his name?
I think so, honey. I'm new.
Whatever, Hot Wheels, they mad at your ass too. They don't like your ass.
Does anybody like, well, I was gonna say, does anybody like that governor? Erica got a good one.
I don't really know too much about this type of shit.
Big Gretch.
I just know the people was upset.
I too am upset, but just in general. I just be mad for no reason. Which reminds me, where's my medication? You got to remember to take your things. I'll be down to one pill.
Well, honey, do we have anything going on? Because I have sweated, my titties are sweating, and I would like to go clean them off. It's hot.
For you as well. I want you to clean them off also. This is a disaster.
Mine is too, honey. Look how I just keep. Whew. The only one
Power
who's
to the people.
decent is Erica's.
Like you see me, I'm like power to the people. Me and my fro.
Erica Davis.
Ooh, honey, I think I should take a nap before I go teach this class in the sun, honey.
I'm absolutely about to take a nap. I'm gonna call my mama first because I ain't talked to her yesterday. And then I'm taking a nap.
Yes, Hagrid is taking a nap. He's on the ground over here sleeping, having a
That's
nightmare.
true. He been working being not a Dalmatian all day. He deserves.
I would never get no damnation. Yeah, people be saying pit bulls mean. Dalmatians is mean.
They don't exist, so it really don't
They
matter.
look cute as puppies, but honestly, that's a dog I'm scared to look at. Like if he gets older.
Well, good for you that they don't exist. It works out. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us here on the channel, clicking the video and watching this long. If you did, I doubt you did. But
Tell us your favorite part of the video.
you so messy. Ain't nobody gonna tell us because did nobody watch this shit. Anyway. Any closing remarks?
We will be back to our regular schedule soon. We all have gotten busy.
I ain't been busy. I just been in the bed. I just be waiting for y'all to tell me when to get the link.
Anyway, I'm finna take a nap. My name is Michelle. I'm out. Collective 3. K gonna flip y'all off, and Erica gonna do a 3 too. That it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm just saying. He was gonna flip the people off. Erica was gonna possibly do a 3 too.
She was gonna do it too.
Oh, and you gonna do the one.
That's usually how this goes. But
what is your problem?
You be flipping the people off.
That's our signature though. Like at this point,
I've hated it from day one. Quit flipping these people off.
What you want me to start doing? A thumbs up? What you want me to do?
Just flip them off.
No, you don't like it. So what should we replace it with?
Anyway, bye y'all.
Exactly.
We can talk about this.
Goodbye.